morning, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see you there. It's a wonderful Sunday now, isn't it? Well, for everybody else it is. Not for me. I ache all over. I feel pain at spots on my body I didn't even know existed. And to top that thing up, in a couple of hours, I still have to get back to work. So, Sunday Funday bollocks. Ah, lovely. Always get it out of your system and don't eat that thing, Tassos. That's absolutely disgusting. So, yes, we're back with the third part, the final part of my Black Friday loot. Today we're going to be talking about Venture. This is a game that was made in 1982, again, and it was actually programmed by Coleco. So, it's going to be good, I guess. It most certainly, the sticker, I wanted to say that. I wanted to stress that this sticker looks obviously far more official than the River Raid one we covered last time. So, without further ado, let's get this and let's venture together. Get it? No? Well, I'm absolutely disgusted by the lack of sense of humor, but I'm willing to let it slip because it's Sunday Funday, I guess. Well, this is Venture, and I'm actually baffled. Who am I? I know who I am not, which is obviously this Pac-Man looking ghosts, but who am I? Can you tell who am I? Let me help you a little bit. Can you see this speck moving below there, at the bottom of the screen? That's amazing. Look at that. This is video game history at its finest. This is video game history that's been made here. This is the tiniest sprite ever to be controlled by any video game player in the video game history, in the entirety of video game history. Look at that. Oh, this thing is hunting me now? Oh, it didn't get me. Oh, and I'm moving like that. Now, I would absolutely be trembling in the idea of this being played on a smaller screen, which was a thing back in the day. Actually, this is a 14-inch screen. There was smaller tellies than that, and not to mention, how would this look on a black and white telly? That's oh my god, that would be a challenge. Actually, did you know that there's actually a switch on the Atari 2600 that modifies the colors to be displayed better on black and white tellies? Do you see that switch over here? It says TV type, color, black and white. What does that do is actually change the colors in such a way, let me show you, in such a way that it actually, you can't tell on this telly. Yes. That's marvelous. But, by changing that switch, you actually change the color palette of the system in order to make the contrast better for a black and white TV screen. Why they would choose to put a switch like that on the Atari, you may ask? It's because on an average, back in the day, they had people had two tellies at home. Usually the second one was a black and white TV screen. So if you were a kid growing up in the late 70s and early 80s, you would most likely be having the shitty black and white telly, and you would have to deal with that shit. So Atari came up with a solution, and they actually put that switch on the system. And I actually do have a black and white television over there, but I'm missing a component to make it work with my Atari. So next time maybe I'll be able to show you how that switch works. How does that switch work on a black and white television screen, and how it actually makes the colors better. But let's get on with the gameplay. Let's get on with Venture. So we're gonna be start moving, and we're gonna enter these rooms, and now we actually have a sprite that's much bigger and, much more recognizable. You're a smiley face, you're a jolly little fella, and you enter these treasure rooms, and these are treasures. And what you got to do is collect those and get out. Now, if you take your sweet time waiting in these rooms, shooting things, there will be a skull-looking face that will appear. Do you see that? There it is. Oh my god, it's hunting me. Oh, it's fast. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm not really sure if I can kill that. It actually moves so fast that I almost shit my bottoms. So yes, we choose the next room. We go to the next room. I swear, this sprite is so small, and then it turns into this. You see, they are set ablaze. If you touch that flame, though, you lose a life. You can't touch that until it dissipates, it disappears. It actually is a really fun gimmick, and the skull-looking face that appears, it actually reminds me of games like Bobble Bobble and Tumble Pop. And if you don't know what Tumble Pop is, I don't even know what to tell you. Oh, the skull face. Ooh, let me see, can I kill it? Oh, I actually exited. So yes, next room. You don't really have to shoot them, like only if they're getting in your way. And these guys are getting in my way. Get out of my way. Okay. And there is one remaining room. We can go there and collect our treasure, and then we will move on to the next stage. This actually is lots of fun. There it is. Oh, I like that room. Oh, I lost. Too bad. And now I'm out here, and haven't I collected everything? Just leave me alone, pervert. I can't enter there. What's wrong? I'm pretty sure I collected every treasure there is. Oh, they took back this. Oh, that's cheating if you ask me. Okay, let's try one more time. I'll be fast. I got it this time. And now this level actually ends. And along with it, the stage, the level ends. We get to proceed through the game. So this is Venture, actually. This is a pretty nice game, if you ask me. If you are willing to accept that you're this indescribable speck that's like the smallest sprite in video game history in the beginning. Once you enter the rooms, it actually turns up really nicely. So yes, that is Venture. And, well, let's call it a day, maybe. And that, my dear friends, was Venture. I like the gimmick with the skull face. It reminds me what they did later on in arcade games. But yeah, I'm done with that. I've already said that. I don't want to repeat myself. Besides, I have just a half an hour left before I just get dressed and get ready to rumble. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Maybe. Until next time, though, just shoo. Leave me alone, you perverts.